I've learned a lot in grad school. Befriend your cohort, always have snacks for seminar, and the work is never done. Why do grad students always think that we are not productive enough? What I have learned is our guilt goes way beyond campus. This urge is a result of our collective workaholic culture, known as the grind or the hustle. This narrative promises if we just optimize our lives, we can have it all. But what if it's all a scam? What if grind culture actually leads to terrible cycles of burnout and emotional destruction? Is there another way? My thesis examines Tricia Hersey's answer. Hersey, otherwise known as the Nap Bishop, has been preaching rest as resistance for years. My thesis asks, how does Hersey's organization, the Nap Ministry, challenge grind culture? And how can bodies communicate resistance? The Nap Ministry asks its followers to consider rest and sleep deprivation as a racial and social justice issue. She believes centering rest can push back against toxic systems of capitalism and white supremacy. My research, a rhetorical criticism, examined texts from the Nap Ministry's Instagram, Twitter, and blog posts. The Nap Ministry can be understood as a case study that counters grind culture. The Nap Ministry's social media uses rhetorical strategies similar to Black religious leaders to persuade her followers. She utilizes both spiritual terminology and a prophetic persona when talking about their rest, leisure, and free time in the same way they would cherish something divine, like prayer. Hersey does this by titling herself as a bishop, calling her followers congregation, and calling social media detoxes her Sabbath. The Nap Ministry also strategically reconfigures our view of bodies, especially Black bodies, from a tool and machine for capitalism to something holy, divine, and magical. Her work asks, how will we create a liberated future if we're constantly exhausted? It's clear our relationship with work has never worked for workers. Tricia Hersey's project is about more than naps. A year into the global pandemic, it is clear that we are tired. Instead of attempting to write the next great American novel or turning our hobby into a side hustle, what we might just need is rest.